Okay, so this one is a strong one. This poem is titled Muntomnyama Vugani. Muntomnyama, 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 Muntomnyama. Did you realize almost everything is backwards? Where you were supposed to freely receive your love and affection, you didn't. So you started learning that in order to be seen, heard, and acknowledged, you had to perform and be the greatest entertainer. The one who would draw and distract you from developing the self according to the self was the one who would be more fully compensated and paid attention to, apparently, but for a little while until the next best thing. Amongst the attention you desired, you started becoming deceptive, driven by deeper desires to remain in competition, not to be a higher version of yourself than you were yesterday, but to try prove that you were better than them. It first started with your family, your siblings, your cousins, then friends who became chosen family. So caught up in competition that your focus was just about being better than them and not being in divine alignment to the God within. For some, at whatever cost, because if you were better, you would finally receive the love and affection that you have been conditioned to only be deserving through chasing. Always work hard, they say. Yet you have to discover on your own that it is better to work smart. Then, the education system will have you believing that you are only smart with the more degrees and certificates displayed on your walls as art. Nothing close to understanding your own history, instead negating it, thinking that it won't give you the status you believe you need because it contains too much mystery. And then it became easier to just call it the devil. All of this in order to be seen, heard, and acknowledged. So you fight amongst your own, thinking that the one who does art is less than the one who simply regurgitates information. We call that smart, whilst the information is not sustained. Through you it departs because you're always chasing the next best thing. You think that the 9 to 5 or the tenders are what will bring you security, watering down your power and slowly stripping away all of what's left of your purity. Askis, we all get caught up. What you don't see is that this was the perfect way to get you to gravitate towards running away and constantly chasing the next best thing. And whilst you do that, you end up dehumanizing people, all in order to win. However, this is the thing. You're still performing for love and affection when you keep chasing the bag. For some, almost at whatever cost, all for status. Just wishing that someone will finally tell you that in my eyes, you will always win. In my arms, I will keep you safe. In my heart, you have a special place. I love you from deep within. Muntomnyama Vugani. They'll never tell you that this is poverty, the greatest and original sin. Muntomnyama, 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 Muntomnyama Vugani.